Hi. Hi guys. How's it going? How you doing today? Hopefully today finds you well. Today I am doing another collection video. And this one might not take very long if I'm honest. I just think that this is probably the most boring part of my collection. But this is all my liquid eyeliners and that is what we're going through today. This is ridiculous. This is 9 times out of 10 a black or a brown liquid eyeliner. There's not a whole lot of variance in here. I do have some colored ones, sure, some glitters, sure, but for the most part this is all black and brown. So I believe at one point in time I maybe thought you can never have enough. But I don't believe that anymore, and I certainly don't need this many. I'm hoping that this is more brutal than I think it's going to be, but I just don't know. So with that said, hi. I hope that's what you're in for. If it is, please keep on watching. For those of you new here, hello. My name is Donna. I work in the beauty industry as a field leader for Ulta. I get a lot of gratis in my position. A lot of this came from gratis. A lot of this also came from beauty boxes because at one point in time I was very obsessed also with beauty boxes. So there's that. I get also a lot of education in my position. I like to bring you all that education through things like reviews on my channel, but I also do all the regular beauty content creation that you're going to see here on YouTube. And I really just kind of like to talk about makeup. So you're going to get a lot more chatty videos from me than you're maybe, accustomed to with some of the other beauty content creators. So with that said, if chatty is what you're looking for and you're looking for somebody new or whatever, after all is said and done, if you love my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. And I would love to welcome you into my crazy YouTube fam here. We're a pretty awesome bunch. So with that said, let's roll into this declutter / collection video. I'm super excited to walk you through it. All right, so all of these are my liquid eyeliners, and we already went through all of my pencil liners, and we already went through all of my brow products, which double as, well, brow pomades, which double as eyeliners in my collection. Again, like I said in the intro, I think at one point in time I thought you can never have too much, and I just don't know that that is the case anymore. So here's what we're gonna do. These guys, well, let's start with what is in use in my collection. Right now, what is in use in my collection is this guy here, which is the tattoo liner. This actually has been open for quite some time and probably needs to go. I noticed when I was putting it on my eyes today, it's just not as black as it has been and as it's known for. It is a wonderful liquid liner though. It stays in place all day long. I love this liquid liner so much I would repurchase it. This, I believe, was a repurchase because there is no line through it. So that tells me it was a repurchase. So I may actually put this into my empties. In addition to that, every time I put the lid on here, I splay the ends so it's not as defined as it has once been in the past. So can you guys see? It kind of has like almost a green undertone to it. I think I do need to put this into the empties and open this guy up. So that is what I'm going to do. This is going to go into empties. This is going to be opened up and go into my everyday rotation. Okay. Then I have these. And I actually, maybe I'll wait to put that into my everyday rotation because I have used these. These are 2 colors. So I do have the Stila Stay All Day Dual Ended Liquid Eyeliner. And this one is in teal and intense jade. So I have teal and intense jade. So what I love about these is one of them is a super micro fine tip for like detail work, and the other one is a very nice, like also goes down to a super sharp point but can get super thick tip. These absolutely go nowhere. And with that said, I also have this one that I have used a couple times as well. It is another dual-ended, but it is in Kitten Cosmo and Intense Black, which is why I'm maybe not going to open this guy up yet. So this is Kitten Cosmo, and it is a really pretty, just like champagne-y color with a little bit of a sparkle to it. And then, of course, the Intense Black. See, that is black. that is kind of not black anymore. So I think I'm just going to utilize these because they're already open and in use in my collection. Some ones I know I can get rid of. I'm going to get rid of this one. This is the Glam Light Waterproof Eyeliner. This is the Calligrapher is what it's called. You can see it looks like a calligraphy pen. I just am not into the gimmick of it. And while I think it is probably pretty nice, I've seen people using it, I'm not into it. So and it's new, it's still in its box. So I am going to put this into my giveaways. Another one that I am not going to keep is one of these because I have two. And they're the same exact color. Both of them are black. They're the Clinique Pretty Easy Liquid Eyelining Pens. I haven't tried it yet. This was gratis for me, so I'm going to take one out and put it into giveaway and keep the other one in. This one we know I'm holding on to, so there's that. These, I have to be honest with you, these are the same color. And I would normally be like, okay, let's get rid of one and keep the other. But during FLC, we had a training from Lancome for the Lashy Dual liners. And they had us open one of them up and use it. And then I put it back in here. And I can't remember which one it was that I used. So even if I take one out and put it into giveaway, I can't be assured that I haven't used it. So I am going to keep both of these just because I don't know which one it is I've used. And while we may think that these are duplicates, one is brown and one is black. And these are They're Real Extreme Precision liners from Benefit. I did get these in gratis as well from my Benefit brand partner, and I will be holding on to both of them. These are ColourPop liquid liners. These I got in like a set that they did, you know, last year or something like that. So they are rather old. They've been open for quite some time. I'm not even sure if they still work. This one is in the shade Graceland, and I know it's super hard to see because this is all natural light, but it's super bright. Graceland is white, and it is actually, it still goes on quite well. So I'm gonna hold this to the side because what we're also going to do is test these for like cracking. This one is in the shade Try Me, so it is red. Then we have this one in the shade Ducky, which I always thought was weird. That one is in the shade Pink. It is called Ducky, and I thought it was weird because this one, the yellow one, I thought this one should be called Ducky, but this one's called Make Love. Now that would make sense for pink, right? So I think they got the names wrong. This one is the yellow. And then we have this one by ColourPop, and it is in the shade Crazy, or called Crazy, and it is dark blue. So those are them. We're gonna hold those to the side for a minute. And if I'm completely honest, remember when we went through the eyeliner gels? If I'm gonna use a white or a yellow, it's probably gonna be these guys. So I do think I am gonna declutter the white and the yellow. My daughter will love those. The red, I would probably also use that, but I don't know. That was a really good red. And I think the pink, I would honestly take red, and I think I'm going to declutter all of these, if I'm honest. They're just super old in my collection, and even though they work really well, I would probably use the gel ones before I would use those ones. So then I have some eyeliners that are glitters. I have 4 of the Urban Decay Heavy Metals and 1 Too Faced Glitter Pop. This is a peel-off eyeliner, and I remember when I got it, I was like, this sucks. It hurts so much to take it off, but I actually quite love it. This is my favorite, honestly, my favorite way to wear glitter, if I can at all help it, because it just, it goes on. I think I need to get, like, it still works, obviously, but I think I need to get like some Duraline or something to make it a little bit more wet, but it still works very obviously. So I am going to hold on to this. This is the only way I truly love wearing glitter. I use these for inner corners all the time and for graphic lining of my eyes. So I am going to hold on to all of these that are working. This is the Heavy Metal and Starfire. These feel so good. This one is in Volume. This one is in Midnight Cowboy. And this one is in Stonewall. Okay, so those are all the glitter liners that I have. I really quite like them all. This one I know looks very similar to this one on camera, but this one is actually more kind of like iridescent with a clear base, whereas this one is definitely more golden. So I'm gonna hold on to all those, and this is what our eyeliners are looking at right now. Those are really good. Okay, this is the Lunar Liner. It is a water resistant liquid liner by Seraphine Botanicals, and it is still in a wrapper, and it just appears to be black. I don't know, it doesn't say, so we're gonna assume that this is black. This is still in its wrapper. I'm gonna get rid of it. This one is by Sugar, and it is the Wingman waterproof micro liner, and it is in the shade I'll Be Black. You know, I really just don't know anything about the Sugar brand. I think I have plenty of newness and plenty of open. I am gonna get rid of this one also. Then I have the Touch and Soul Nonstop Swift Black Eyeliner. Let's look at this guy. Ooh, it's a really black, really fine line. Does it dry down to matte? Who knows? Let's hang on to it for a second. We're just gonna put them in between here. We have the NYX Epic Ink Liner. This is amazing. This is also brown, so I am gonna hold on to this because I don't have a brown one open right now, and this is the brown one that I've been using. It is a really nice brown liner. This one is by Il Makiage, and it is in black. I love the tip on that, except for that it's more of like a felt tip, and it's just not nearly as black as I want it to be. So I am going to declutter the Il Makiage. This is the Stila Stay All Day Matte Liquid Eyeliner, and this is a matte black. I am holding on to this one. I love the Stila Stay All Days. And then this is the Illamasqua Liquid Liner in black, and the tip on this one is just so chubby. It's also a felt tip, but for whatever reason I love this one so much more than that one. I don't know, it kind of has almost a green cast to it, doesn't it? Ooh, look at that one. Which one was that? That was Il Makiage. It's sinking into my fine lines in my hand. I'm super glad I got rid of that one. I haven't really noticed that so much, but this one, I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep it. Okay, here's why I want to keep this one. Even though it kind of looks green. This is so easy for me because it's so fat to just stamp on the outer V of my eye to get the wing that I desire and then connect it with a more precise eyeliner. So that is why I'm keeping that one. This one is the Araceli Ojos Perfectos Liquid Eyeliner, and it is in the shade Night. Look at how black that is. It puts those other blacks all to shame. Like, I like how black this is. I will hold on to this. This has got a nice brush tip. Touch and Soul. Did we look at this one? I think we did. It's that one right there, isn't it? I'm just looking at it, and it doesn't look super black to me, so I am going to get rid of it. This one is Ciate Fierce Flicks. If I remember correctly, this one also super fat. Yeah, it's so out. I think I'm gonna put this in empties. I've used the poop out of that guy. This is a Stamp and Drag by Ciate London, and if I can just tell you what, this is, you know, this has got that big fat line too. Look how crazy that is. It is so black and it is so fat. I wonder if I should get rid of that one then. This one is way fatter and would serve the same purpose, and this one just isn't as black as that. Let's look at it side by side. This one is starting to seep into my fine line. I think I'm gonna get rid of this Illamasqua one, you guys. I feel good about this. I feel really good about this right now. Look at all these eyeliners. Okay, we'll count them in just 1 second. So then I have these new ones. I have one by Alma Beauty. This is the Aphrodisiac Cleopatra Ink liner. This one is the Hindash Hero Line. This one is the ABH liquid liner, and then I have a Glamnetics one, and I also have an Estate Beauty one. This is the Precision liquid liner. It's got a felt tip though. Felt tips aren't usually my favorite, so because this one states right on the packaging that it's a felt tip and it's new, I haven't even opened it. I am going to put it into giveaway bin. Here's the true tea. I really like this red. I also really kind of dig that white, but I think my gel liner works better than that white does. I think I might hang on to the red, but get rid of the other colored ones. Okay, so these are what we're keeping. These are what we're keeping as far as liquid eyeliners go. And then these two are going into empties bin. That is what we're keeping. We are getting rid of 12. Of those 12, there are 5 that are going into my giveaway bins because I haven't even opened up the packaging of them. And then 4 that are going to my daughter, and then 3 that are being passed along or being disposed of. I think that they've been open for long enough. They probably need to be disposed of. So I'm really happy with what we've done. And now I can take everything out of the backup bins and put them in the, you know, the area that I have all of my liquid liners in. So I'm really happy with what we were able to accomplish here. With that said, that is it. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you had fun watching this and visualizing the color choices that I have for you. Isn't it crazy how one person can, you know, get so many of these kind of products in their collection? There was a lot of gratis in here. There was a lot of beauty box in here. But to go from the plethora that I had out here, I think, how many did we say we got rid of? We got rid of 12. We're keeping 22. And we're disposing of 2 that are used. So we got rid of 14 and we're keeping 22. But as part of that 22, like, there's a lot of different nuances here. There's a lot of brown, there's a lot of black, but there's also a lot of color and glitter as well. So I'm really happy with the breakdown and how we did this. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you had a great time. I hope that you loved the video, and I hope that if you did, you're considering giving it a big thumbs up. I also hope that you'll want to subscribe before you go, because I'm going to be doing a lot of collection videos. I have done a lot of collection videos, and I want you along for the ride. Please subscribe, please hit the notification bell, and please let me know down in the comment section so I can welcome you and we can be friends down there. I love all the banter back and forth. As I said, I love to talk about makeup. That includes down in the comment section. So there's that. I hope that all of you are doing well. I hope that this month is treating you all kindly. I hope that you and yours are safe and sound and healthy and good, and that you are all loving each other, but loving each other from afar. And until next time, bye.